Yet another tense standoff in the suburbs of St. Louis after yet another fatal shooting of another black teen. This time at a petrol station, which quickly became the focus for angry exchanges between police and youths. The police say the shot teenager, named locally as Antonio Martin, had raised a gun at an officer conducting a routine check. But the teen's mother says her son was unarmed and trying to get away from the police.
The noise of gunfire rose from all over the center of Peking. It was unremitting. On the streets leading down to the main road to Tiananmen Square, furious people stared in disbelief at the glow in the sky, listening to the sound of shots. They yelled and shouted.
You don't get much closer. A word in the ear of the supreme leader, the man with the power, like the power to execute those who step out of line. Only last month, Hyun Yong-chol spoke for North Korea at a big security conference in Moscow. But now he's out. Anti-aircraft guns were used to obliterate him on a firing range.
I just wonder whether that was a turning point for you, seeing the inside of a prison.
Yes, to be in that kind of condition, the prisoner condition. Even you have heard all stories about different kind of treatment for the prisoners, but which is very different from you really being there. You start to realize your life has been completely cut off from the past, from anything you're familiar with.
This is Fallujah. Losing this town so hurt the jihadists of Islamic State that they lashed out by massacring civilians in Baghdad. Iraq's perpetual war was caused by a chain of consequences that leads back to the invasion of 2003. Iraq's invaders, the US and Britain, removed a hated dictator and dissolved his army and state. But they made no real plan to rebuild the country they'd broken. They improvised and made matters worse.
The beach at Ali Hodja has become suddenly notorious. But on any day here you will find the debris of the desperate. A sunken dinghy floats in the surf. Here the abandoned belongings of those who enter the water to climb onto boats for Greece, just 10 miles away, tempting thousands to risk their lives in unsafe craft. When the police arrived here this morning, they found several drowning victims, among them a toddler, a child of perhaps 2 years of age. He was lying here in the surf.
It's the North Tower of New York's World Trade Center, which we're looking at the moment, ablaze with thick smoke coming out of two sides of the building, the result of a plane crash by what's thought to be a twin-engined jet plane, possibly a 737.